This is the AVCT 10-year overview reading for the years 2020 through 2029. That's American Virtual Cloud Technologies, Inc. Currently, it's December 16, 2022, approximately 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. AVCT shares are 99 cents at the time of this reading. Overall theme and behavior, we have an overbought crest that we sell off from. It's crossed with a rally along a diagonal trend line that breaks down with a fast sudden move higher, and then a decline, like a pop and drop, a decline through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. There may also be a male executive, a male fire sign executive highlighted. Behavior around the highest high, we have 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price level, confirming a bullish trend. Behavior around the lowest low, we have the halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline through key support level. That's on the scale of a multi-year chart, guys. In 2020, we have government is highlighted somehow. Male ruler of nations and the government somehow highlighted here. Interesting. They might be doing something with the government and technology. In 2021, we have a big move to the upside after establishing support. 2022, a rally offers an opportunity to open up a short position. 2023, we have erratic behavior back and forth through the same price levels, confirming a bullish trend. In the midst of that erratic behavior, there's a crest that we revisit, which was recently a past opportunity. So usually that's within like a 2 to 3 year kind of range on the scale of a 10-year. 2024, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance, followed by a decline through key support. The interesting thing about the disappointment card, however, is that this failed attempt to break through key resistance technicals would lead us to believe that we're going to break out through it. So probably what happens is that crest in 2023, likely it's the crest, but not necessarily. But there'll be like an attempt to break through resistance. It'll fail. We'll establish support, and then we'll come back and we'll attempt to break through resistance again. And because we establish support, the street will expect that we'll break through resistance on that second time. However, instead we turn around and we decline through that support. 2025. A big move to the upside. We pushed the upper end of a range higher on a multi-year scale. It continues higher still in 2026. It looks like a big move out of oversold territory. So between 2025 and 2026, there's likely a little bit of a selling there. And we're into oversold territory, or either that or we move significantly higher to fill a previous gap down. 2027, we have, even in the face of seemingly overwhelming headwinds, we have moves higher. I'm picking up on some legalities here. 2026 and 2027, especially 2026, some sort of legalities at play here. Something highlighting, like some sort of regulation or something. 2028, we have a notable move higher, offering an opportunity to open up a short position in the midst of a rally. And then 2029, we have a decline, a notable decline on a multi-year chart that will offer an opportunity to open up a long position. I'm advised to trade around a holding pattern with a pop and drop, something they do with the Senate or Congress may be highlighted here. And then the 10-year period for the next 10-year period of 2030 through 2039 is looking significantly bullish, especially coming out of this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of a decline. And then this 10-year sneak preview. Out of a decline, a big move from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range on the scale of a multi-year chart. What's interesting is these last 2 cards are opposite energies. You could definitely do like a 1-year kind of swing trade here between this rally higher and this decline lower. Guys,
looking at the pattern recognition markup, there's some trade opportunity in 2023. We should revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity. It could be the $36 crest. I mean, this is a crest on a multi-year scale. It could be the $36 range crest. Possibly like $74, but a good shot it could be at least like a $36 range, somewhere in, let's say, and you have to give it about a year wiggle room, guys, because remember, like, each card's energy is not going to line up exactly with 1 year. You have to give it some wiggle room. But you can see this was pretty accurate in 2020. In 2020, we established support here, and then there's a notable move higher in 2021, which really happens at the beginning of 2021, or in 2020 and into 2021. And that also created an opportunity in the midst of a rally to open up a short position, which, holding that short position, I mean, it could be sold in 2023, 2023 based on what I'm seeing here, because we haven't seen much erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level yet. We've just seen like this yeah, so there's trade opportunity in here. I'd say the high for this energy, this pleasure card, is probably the $36 range. But what happens here in 2025, it looks like we push the upper end of a range higher. So if we're going to see new highs, there's a strong possibility that it would take place here in 2025. And again, a year's wiggle room. The sequence of events is what's most important. The sequence of events is always 100%. It's just a matter of, well, it's 98% of the time it's going to be accurate, but sometimes it won't line up exactly with the increments. That's just the way that tarot works. I'm just going to mark this off here. So there's a high in there, and then we decline somewhere between 25 and 26. We decline into oversold territory, and there's another big move to the upside there, somewhere between the move to the upside out of oversold territory and another big move higher. There's a bit of a decline there around the cusp of 2026, 2027, and that move continues even higher. So like this is probably 2028 is probably where we see the highest high on the 10-year period. And then there's a pretty juicy trade. A lot of ground is covered to the downside off of this highest high that we have in 28. A lot of ground is covered to the downside in 2029. That decline offers a really significant opportunity to open up a long position, because over the next 20-year period, or excuse me, over the next 10-year period, we would see a move out of a decline from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range. And again, that's on the scale of a multi-year chart. So that's AVCT, American Virtual Cloud Tech. And with that said, guys, if you want to see more AVCT, let me know. Hit like and let me know in the comments. Most importantly, make sure to follow that Rule of Karma. Rule of Karma is super important. If you're interested in getting some custom readings done, you can do that here. You could do that here at Tarot for Traders under our services. Meta Forecasts. We also do private sessions. That's another way that you can get your own ticker done. But basically, you go down to 1 year prediction, and in 1 year prediction, you would put the ticker or the crypto symbol here, and the year, specify the year 23 or 2024. And that's the best way to support the channel if you're looking for like custom readings. Definitely remember people who do that. They're big supporters of ours. So thank you very much for all of you out there doing that. With that said, guys, make sure to follow the rule of karma, and I'll see you guys on the next one.